Hey Flosstube, it's Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom. I am coming at you on Thursday, July 30th, 2026, doing my July update and what I plan on doing for August. And I've got some finishes, I've got some haul, I've got something that is close to a finish. So, and then also my normal stitching from the month. So we are just gonna hop right into it, and we're gonna hop into my finishes actually. So that was really fun. And it goes along with the categories. I follow Sammy J's Whippagories, and so the let's see here, the July Whippagories nautical, we had nautical, seasonal, older than 2 years, longest since worked on, and sampler. So and I actually kind of switched up my plans for sampler, which was kind of fun. So nautical was Mermaid Princess by Brooks Books, and I'm just gonna reach down here really quick, and I have a finish on that. So, and this is on a 40 count Verdal in Jellyfish Fields, and I love this part, the mannequin, and then this is a little crown shelf. So, and those are by Make It Pink, and yeah, she's just so tiny, and you can see I swapped out for these are Delica beads, and then there's some beading here, and Petite Treasure braid, and a little bit of Kreinik. I love this little crab. Look how cute he is. Oh, that's so much better. So yeah, I'm gonna probably turn this into a flat fold. I love the little starfish right there. So it turned out really, really pretty. So I'm gonna hopefully have this in a flat fold and finish it off. But yeah, that's how big it is. Not very big. So, and then I think I do want to start another one of these. I don't know if I'll do it on 40 count, but definitely do another one of these princesses, and especially with like the mannequins, it's really fun. So, and then going along with that, seasonal, I chose Primrose Cottage, the seasonal sayings. This is for 4th of July. And I have a finish on that one too. It took 1,180 or 60 stitches to finish off Mermaid Princess. That was the back. So a little over 1,000 stitches, almost 1,200 stitches. And then this one took 1,290 stitches to finish. And this one I'm definitely going to do into a flat fold. So, and this was their free pattern for June for Primrose Cottage. It was, if you sign up for their newsletter, it's their free Friday stitch. And they've released the July one. I'm not a fan of it, just because I'm not really a sheep person. So, and that's one of the things. And it's kind of a Christmas in July one, so it's really cute. But yeah, this is it. There's a little bit of personalization. I started, what was it? I didn't do enough of a space in Fireworks, but it's still okay. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. So I started this at Brooke's Flag Day Retreat, her 1-day stitch day. And then last night, actually this morning at like 1 o'clock, I finished all the stitching part on Alice. So I just have to do beads on her. And there she is. So much fun. Lots of personalization. This fabric was really hard, with the opalescent, was really hard to see. Yeah, really hard to see holes sometimes. So there's some over 3, there's some over 2, there's some over 1. Like, yeah. But, and then on the pattern, it calls for French knots around for the numbers, but I'm actually going to do beads instead. So there's the little clock or pocket watch, and then there's beading up in here in the curtain, and then there's lots of beading kind of around all the white, and then down here around the scallops, there's lots of beading. So, and then I'm adding 12 beads on there. So, and then there's beading out here and beading out here. So, yep. Super, super proud, super, super excited. And now I'm gonna have to figure out a pattern to a piece to replace, because she was kind of like my main focus piece. See what we're gonna replace with her with. So that was really fun. Older than 2 years is obviously my guardian. I also have this one as a focus piece as well. And this is an old Jan Lynn kit from the 90s. Started it in like 1999. It is my oldest whip. I am not doing this big border. I'm just doing, I have the single border done. And put this picture back in. And here is where I am at. So I was doing this, I was gonna start back here and try and do the tail, but I've decided what I'm gonna do because something got messed up there. I went down as far as I could with the wing, and then I'm gonna be filling in the wing. I'm just gonna kind of work top down and save this area where the tail and everything is for last. So I'm gonna work over here, and then I'm gonna probably move over here and see where we're going. But that one we got 500 stitches in. So that's My Guardian by Teresa Wentzler. It will get love this month as well, because I always have to work on it. That's just me. And then longest since worked on was Significant Otter. This is by, I think it's Volcano Stitching. My husband got it for me on Etsy a long time ago. I don't know where my cover page is, but you can see most of it now. And it says, "You are my significant otter" right here, and there's tails. So I'm just working down here, and then I just have this much to go because they're kind of the other tail comes down. So super fun, super cute. But yep, so that one got 600 stitches, or no, 500 stitches. And then I also worked on, because I was going to do a new start for Kay in the Cave's birthday for Pansy Garden, because she's been working on that one, and I was like, I'll work on it too, and I'll start it for your birthday. So I did. And this is Pansy Garden by Samplers Not Forgotten. Let me find the cover page. All the destructions. There's the cover page. And this is the cover page. He's a big mama jamma. And this is done in silks. They're so pretty. And then this is on Oubliette by Red Thicket Fabrics, which I love Summer's fabrics. This is like my first time working on them. And it's a 36 count Oubliette. And it's gonna go this way. Let me fold this down so you can see it better. Alright, and that is where we're at. That border is the first page that I was working on. And then I'm working on these little guys, and then these were fun little kind of specialty stitches. There's a rice stitch, I want to say, in the middle of that. But yeah, so kind of fun. Super, super fun. But yeah, that will come out again. It's a fun little stitch. Kay is really, really far on it, and it's gorgeous. Like, she's got a lot of the bands done and a lot of the pansies done. So, yes. This is in a stitch and button bag. This is one of the dinosaur ones. So fun. So that'll go away for a little bit. Okay, and then my other one. Okay, and then I also have my ones that I work on every month. So you saw Guardian, and then this is Alice by Bella Filipina. It's called Mad Tea Party. And I am working on this one, and I think I actually might switch her into my next kind of focus for a finish. And that is where we are on her. So we got, having to work on her poor other arm here. So we got the hat pretty much all done. I'm leaving the beads till last, and then I'm actually gonna get her finished and then come up and work down and fill in, like, because there's like fill in on the archway here. So, and I still need to work on more of this. But I think I am going to put her on scroll rods, so I bought a new set of scroll rods. Roller frames, I really like those because they're lightweight. I have some Hominic frames that Joni gave me a long time ago, and they're just a little heavy for my Q-snap, or for my Lowry, so that's okay. I think I just need to weigh it down more. So that one got 500 stitches, maybe 600. And so that one will come out next month for sure. I also worked on Castle Walls, and this is by Ink Circles. Let me find the picture. And this is on 32 count? 36 count. 36 count feldspar by Picture This Plus, and it has all the called for Glorianas. My mom got this for me for my birthday, and we kitted it up at Acorns and Threads. So, and I am on the picture. I just finished this little gargoyle guy, and so I'm actually gonna finish off this point, and then we'll come over, because there's really not that much. So I mean, you say that and it's all delusional counting. So I am here, I finished this point up, and so I have to do the other little this little square guy. So I'll do that, and then this page will be finished. And then I think I'm just going to move down and finish up that other point, and then we'll just move across, and then across, and then down and down. So, or I might just move up and go across. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's where we are. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pages to go to finish this one out. So this is a really fun one. And it's 32 count Gloriana, or feldspar from Picture This Plus, Gloriana silks. So lots and lots of fun. And 600 or 500 stitches goes a really long way. So especially when it's kind of the monochrome, duochrome. You load up a few needles and you just get to going. And then I also worked on, and I think this one got like 600 total stitches. And this is Kingdom Hearts. My husband got it for me off of Etsy a long time ago. And that is what it will look like. And here is where we're at. This right here is the bottom left corner. So this little guy right there, bottom left corner. So yeah, I'm just color completing the black border on this because there is a crap ton of black. And then what I'll do is I think I'm gonna go back to 10 by 10. I might color complete the other part of it. I don't know yet. Because the next biggest stitch, or the next biggest color, is like this golden color. You can kind of see that's in the circles, like right here. So I might do that, I don't know. But I just might go back to page by page and a 10 stair-step method thing. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I think I do this 2/1 10 stitch, half stitch. And so you have to double it. So I think I want to say I did 600 stitches on it. So, excuse me, 1,200 stitches total. total half stitches. So yeah, super fun. It was really, really cool when I got to the bottom left corner. So now all 4 corners have been found. Yay! And that will come out next month. Okay, and then I also work on my reindeer, and I moved on to Dasher this year. Dasher, I cannot talk. And this one, holy cow, like, because I finished Rudolph off, oh my goodness. And yeah, this one is very stitch heavy. There's beads everywhere in this, so, but I'm just working on the border. I've almost got that finished. Yeah, just a little bit more of the white and then I'm done. And then I can move in. But yeah, in between each of these, there's beads. There's a whole bunch of beads right here. So that's going to be very, very bead heavy when it comes to that. And that I'm beading very, very last. I'm going to put it on a big scroll rod and just bead each one as I go. So, yep. But that's for Dasher. And that will come out next month as well. I think I have to remember to put him on my wheel. I'll have to check and make sure I did that. All right, so, and then plans. So that's my stitching. That's what I worked on. So plans, what I'm going to do is obviously going to work on my Cabinet of Curiosities. This one I have divided into 12 parts. And so on Saturday, I will start this little snake guy, see how far we go on that. Let me pull out my picture. May or may not get a cat in here, so. And this is just a bigger picture of it. And so I kind of switched my numbers on it, so. But yeah, we're gonna work on this little cubby right here, and then I'm actually probably gonna just come down and do this one in September, and then come back over here, and then October, November, December. So, or who knows? It's divided in 12 parts. It's fine. Yeah, that's where we're at. This has been a fun little stitch. And I started this at Crazy Woman with Andrea and Holly, and I know Holly's finished hers. I can't remember if Andrea has finished hers or not. So, Andrea, you'll have to tell me, because I know we talk, but you know. Hi. What's up? And so, what I'm going to do is one second. Okay. And what I'm going to do for August is I'm going to do Arbitrary August. And so I have all of my pieces on that are active on a wheel. I can actually take out Alice now. So Mira Alice will come off the wheel. And what are we gonna sub in for her? Because I want to say Forest Goddess is already on the wheel. Yes, so we can actually choose a piece that, let's find it. Hang on one second. Yes. Nope, that's not what it is. Hold please. There it is. Okay, so where we got that one, we got that one. I think I want to bring out, because Miss Valentine's Fairy is out. So that's the last of that one, right? I want to bring out Poppy. We're gonna bring out Miss Poppy. So she is in. Is that her? No, that's the Woman Tea. There's Poppy. We're gonna bring. Oh no, that's the other one. That's not Poppy. That's Shakespeare's Fairies. That's Bluebell. Hold please. There's Poppy. Like, I knew she was in kind of a patriotic bag. Okay, we're gonna sub her in because I can. I finished up a whip. And this is Poppy. I started her for Vic Gaple's birthday a while ago. And she's not too far off. So, hey, Miss Ma'am, you're slaying on that. So her wings are all done, and that's kind of the hardest part. And she's very wrinkly. But we are just working on her skirt, and then she'll need beads and backstitch, and yeah, so we'll get her out and work on her. So we will add Poppy into the rotation. Yay! And actually, because I finished Mermaid Princess, we can get another one in here. So let's go with don't necessarily want to do one of those. Let's do let's throw the Red Queen back in. One? I think so. Yes. This is Red Queen from Alforst Embroidery. If you watch Tina from Tina Stitches, she has hers all finished and it's gorgeous. So, and this is from the kit, from the Alforst kit. That's where I'm at on her. So we're going to throw her back in the mix too. So, yeah. Because I finished those projects and we can do that. Yay! Okay, and I'll note that, and so that's super exciting. And Miss Ma'am, you are on my stuff. We'll go to haul if the cat would get off of my stuff. Hey, Miss Ma'am. Say hello. Is that Alice? Hi, Alice. So she was laying on a new project bag that I purchased from Heather. She was doing a D-stash, and this is one of the fun Christine from Stitch All the Things, her fun vinyl bottomed bags. I love the dragonflies, and then it has these fun little, has a couple of pockets in here too. So I love Christine's bags. I prefer the see-through, but these are really good for like, other kinds of crafts too. So yes, that one will go over here. And then this is my 16-inch roller frames that I got from Grace Notes Fabrics. They have a whole bunch of stock. I ordered this like on a Sunday, and by, what was it? I got it on, or I ordered them Saturday night. Yes, I ordered these Saturday night and I got these Tuesday. So they were very fast, and I love Corinne and Colleen, so they're really fun. And then Vic had a live sale, and but she also did show like some previews, some bags. These are what I've got. So yes, I haven't bought bags from her in a while, so it was time. So this one, I was like, me please. I really love that fabric. And then the inside is, and these fit an 11x8 Q-snap really nicely. I really like that vinyl front. It's not sticky, and then she always does a zipper pull. Like, this is a fun little flower. And so next one is these cute little hedgehogs, and then it's kind of like an autumny on the inside. And then these cute little bugs. And then it's really fun red on the inside, and then her zipper pull on this, I think it's a moth. Yep, this fun little moth. So, ooh, and I have this needle minder from somebody, so we'll just throw that in there. Put those together, keep those together. And then this one I loved. It's like all these books and stuff on it, on the back. I read a lot as a teenager. I haven't read a lot recently, but I'm trying. And then this really pretty purple on the inside. And then I had, this was part of the live sale for sure, but it's a needle tin. And she puts the little magnet in there. And it says dead inside, but caffeinated. So, I don't drink coffee, but my caffeine of choice is a Diet Dr. Pepper. So, very good. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where we're looking at. School starts next month. Dance gets back next month. Or, yeah, on Monday. I was super excited. My daughter got invited to be on the point team, so she has an evaluation next week, and she's super stoked. Like, that's been her dream, her goal was to be able to make the point team, so that was really exciting when we got that news. So I did point when I was younger. I only did it for a couple years, but it's so hard, but it's so fun and it's so beautiful, and I'm so excited to see her do that, and how it's gonna help her dance, and just it's so fun, so amazing. So I'm super excited for her. But yeah, school gets started next month, end of the month, and yeah, we've had some fires here. We actually had some really good rain last night. It was so nice, and a very good storm. But yeah, we've had couple fires close to home, and so that's been hard, and I know that there's been a lot of fires up in Canada and just everywhere. It's very dry. So I hope everybody has a good rest of July. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool wherever you are. And yeah, I hope everything is great. Hug those who you love. I know there's been some loss in our community, in our little community in Utah, and our stitching community, and so just love to those who are out there and excited for November. We're having a stitchy get together at Stitch West, and so I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I need to have some time to meet with my stitchy people. I know my friend Amy's coming up this month in August, so hopefully we get some time to stitch together. So yeah, we'll talk to you later, my friends, and take care. Bye.